Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 4, Episode 7 of Cobra Kai. It is now 8:40 in the morning. I might be able to get to the finale and still edit up Episode 2. I haven't done it yet. I'm sorry, I'm so fueled with energy drinks and insanity that I need to get as far ahead as possible. I think I'm going to cut it at around 10:30 to edit Episode 2, and then I'll have time to go to the job and come back and finish the finale. Last we saw, Piper joins Cobra Kai. Aisha comes in for a little visit, says hi to Sam. I don't know if she'll come back. Maybe. I thought she was. She is the powerhouse we need. Someone needs. I don't know why they'd show her and not have her come back. I feel like they're going to have her come back at some point. Why did they show her on the video with the committee in the beginning? I'm thinking, that's weird. Aisha's in the video. Why would you use her? There's other girls you could use. Why show an actress you haven't shown in seasons? Well, it was because they wanted her to just say hi to Sam. I find that hard to believe. I feel like that was their way of being like, remember Aisha? Now she'll come back in an episode or two. Maybe she'll come back right before All Valley. She's in Santa Barbara now. I know it was not too far for Sam to drive to, and Santa Barbara is in California where they live. It had to be several hours, but still, it's not too far for her to join forces and be part of it. But I feel like it was just their way of showing that Sam is using psychology against her own father and everyone else, making them think, hey, Aisha gave me this plan about, hey, buddy up with your enemy, and you end up being besties. And instead, Sam looked like she was going to go that direction and then lied to everybody, because the way she confronted Tori led me to believe that Sam is trying to be the Johnny aggressive type. Meanwhile, we have Kenny, who was bullied by Daniel's son, who is the brother of Sean Payne, who was the guy that Robbie met in Juvie. We haven't really seen much of him, but in the background, he's been getting better, telling people he's training, and it shows. Besides that, we really haven't seen Daniel's son. We haven't seen very many other of our kids fighting. It's basically just been Kreese and Silver and Johnny and Daniel, but that's the show. That's what Karate Kid is. It's more about Johnny and Daniel than it is the kids, isn't it? At this point, I'm guessing yes, because I thought at some point it wouldn't and it'd become more about the kids, but it kind of is about the kids. It's always about the kids, but it's all about Danny and John. It's all about them. And now we got Kreese and Silver. It's all about like not wanting to admit you're wrong and choose other people's opinions and go with them. They're even arguing in the committee. You have that one dude who's the Asian guy who was the one that was most against everything, talking about tradition, being like, everyone's going to hate this. I feel like the girl who is debating that they're trying to recruit, Johnny's trying to recruit that debate girl. I feel like she might be the daughter of that guy. Why? Because she looks like she's Asian of some sort. I don't know. It looks like she's Asian and he's Asian, and I feel like they're using that as a tie-in. I could be wrong, and maybe that sounds horrible. I don't think it sounds horrible. He's an Asian guy and she looks Asian, but I don't know. All I know is that's where my mind went, and he seems like he's got more going on than just being there, because he seemed very vocal. I feel like they were making him the forefront. Amanda tells a story about how she bashed the car of a teacher that was cheating on her mom with her father, and Daniel doesn't know about this. I would be more pissed about that than anything. Daniel's like, how did I not know this? Oh, I didn't think it was a date story. Maybe it's a story after you have 2 kids and one's 18. Maybe that's a thing. Like, now you have that story after you gave him shit for being aggressive and too crazy all this time. I'm jumping in. You guys want to be way ahead. Full unedited episodes of this and other shows I do. Patreon link at the end. If you're seeing it on YouTube, we are done in full with this entire series. Seasons ahead on other shows and hundreds of exclusives only on Patreon. Check the link in front of me. If not, Seasons 4, Episode 7, Cobra Kai. Leah, there she is. We haven't seen her in a while.
Hey, Wolf.
It'd be nice to be friends like that again.
Yeah, friends.
Don't let that begrudge you. When a girl says, let's be friends, is Daniel's son gonna become a thing?
Everyone's doing something new.
Daniel's son, they keep egging him on about using his moves. I'm assuming he knows nothing. I've never seen Daniel's son train.
Easy, man. Just bust some balls.
This guy needs to go. Oh, he's gonna screw with his jacket. If I was Kenny, I would be like, what? What? I would strut. I'd be all about it. What, you saw me in my underwear? You like what you see, ladies? That's what I would say. He is Kenny,
That's
though.
a lot of stretching. Your student is ready for some intense training.
She's like, yeah, we got to tell this kid.
What's his favorite restaurant?
What? Was that a strap?
You know how they make that loaded potato potatoes.
Oh, it was Johnny's headband. Was that what it was?
Sensei, I think this is yours.
Oh, does he think he
Is he trying
joined?
to seem cool at school?
There's this kid in school who's in Cobra Kai.
Is he gonna teach his son?
Giving me a hard time recently.
I thought there might end up being a problem.
It's his own friends.
Going up, get changed.
For what?
It's time to teach you karate. He taught Sam when she was like a kid, like a little person.
So they stole all your clothes?
And I can't take any more of their crap. I'm ready to use my training.
I got kicked out of school and landed in juvie. You gotta be smarter than me and your brother.
Yeah.
Class, fall in.
Robbie's got to realize he is guiding a kid.
Your opponent's weakness must be exploited. And make no mistake, we all have one.
Sensei Kreese doesn't.
We all do. Today, you hit the mat, you lose.
He literally got them all legit gear.
We each choose a fighter. 6-pack of brews to the winner.
I enjoy friendly competition, but Kreese doesn't trust it.
Your mom and I are hooking up.
What a way to put it.
We're waiting for the right time and place. Break the news to you somewhere nice at Chili's or Marie Callender's.
Marie Callender's? What is that?
Are you okay?
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, like, I never thought it'd be a big deal. He seemed like he was trying to get them together seasons ago.
It might take some time for Miguel to get used to the situation.
I think it is. I think he's faking it.
We have to keep working on these skills if we want to win the tournament.
I started Taekwondo at like 8 or 9,
Mr. Miyagi first
and you
showed
break
me
boards
that was
at that
easy.
point.
That'll
That
work.
is such a beautiful
Listen.
backyard, man. Whew.
Think of it like a video game. The more you play, the more skills
You
you
get
get. and
better,
before know
you
it,
adapt,
level
you
12,
build.
You're hooked. Are you ready to begin this journey?
Wax my car.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yup.
As you can see,
I knew it was coming. He's walking out to the cars.
Get ready for your first Miyagi-Do lesson. Today we call it soap on, crap off. Remember, level 1.
He's done nothing but hear the preaching of Miyagi-Do for the last 3 seasons. He never heard of wax on, wax off.
She telegraphs your kicks.
Then you know what to do.
Aw. The gis give you something to grab and pull. I remember Hoist Gracie used to fight with a gi all the time, and it would actually help him because he could use his own gi to strangle you. Ah, we got some fight going on here. But Tori's got skills.
This is Devin Lee,
Devin
our
Lee.
new female champion.
My pronouns are she, her.
The only pronouns we accept in this dojo are sensei and student.
Delta Force, Billy Jack, the Octagon.
I saw Last Dragon.
Shut the hell up, penis breath.
I pride myself on
Dirty
never making the same
deeds.
mistake twice.
What kind of Johnny?
My McNuggets!
I love it, and I want more of it, but that is not going to get us better skills.
Mr. King.
Watch, he goes with Kenny.
Pain.
Kenny, I knew it. Silver's smart. Silver's thinking, all right, you want to throw your best at me? Make them hate each other, because Robbie's going to have to beat his ass. Robbie's holding back. Robbie's holding back.
Back to your corners.
Silver goes, if I can't beat him, I'm just going to make him look stupid. Robbie's weakness is he cares.
Back on the mat.
I think Terry Silver just said go for the knee, sweep the leg. Go low, see? He waited till Robbie lowered his guard and went low. Yeah, your weakness is you care.
What your opponent is thinking is key. Make them think what you want them to think. If they think you're weak, good job.
You owe me some beer. You owe me some beer, brother. This is all gonna result in Kreese and Silver at odds at the end.
Don't be home too late.
Must be nice being teacher's favorite.
Yeah. Is he gonna tuck you in?
He actually did it.
Did he, though? He either used a machine or called friends or hired someone. I knew it, he hired someone.
We're at a lemon lime, but we've got tons of glacial fruit. Dad!
You know, if Mr. Miyagi was here, you know what he would say right now?
You're a spoiled piece of shit. Well, he wouldn't say that.
I thought you were mature enough.
Never liked him. Thought he changed. What, are you gonna go to Cobra Kai too? Miguel just wants to be treated like an equal.
I'm sorry, I lost track of time. You lost track of time.
We just want you to be safe.
Always wear protection.
No.
No, don't wear
Johnny.
You let the girl decide that.
Just stop it.
You're being weird.
It's weird at class, it's weird here. I'm over it.
I want to like this kid. It's Daniel's son. I want to like him. He needs to secretly, in the background, train himself.
Come on, Lapusso.
Lapusso. Watch, he rolls Miyagi's scroll into a giant joint and smokes it in the dojo.
Be careful with this.
You know, I've always felt,
Out of the loop. When you were born, we brought you home from the hospital, and he was holding you in his arms, and you know what you did?
Dropped you on your head.
he kicked him in the face. You were gonna be a handful.
Yeah, you are. But
And then someday you'd also be the one who'd be protecting this family. What?
I'm the bully.
Nothing.
Yeah, the bully is me. How are you like the leader of that group and taking shit all the time? That dude with the curly blonde hair needs to go.
My dad spent all day with my brother, so I had to babysit the Miyagi-Dos.
You and me, let's go. It's the middle of a school day. Play hooky with me. I'll write you a doctor's note.
Do it. Do it. He's reaching out.
Okay.
Something's going to happen with him.
Yeah, what's up?
There's this fair down at Westwood Park. It's got all these rides. And he says here the parrot ship goes upside down.
I've been thinking about everything that's been going on between us. I just want to talk.
La Pusso.
Oh.
La Pusso.
What are they going to do? None of these kids know karate like Kenny.
He's trapped.
Yeah, see, he's using the element of surprise. They're not trained. This dude, I hope he gets it the worst. Punch in the face. Or in the gut, I'll take it. I love it, man. I don't even care he's Cobra Kai. Kenny needs to take some shit out on these guys. La Pusso. And he's whispering in the shadow.
Finally got you alone.
Hey!
Kenny deserved to go off on those
Sorry, you know,
dudes.
Like Watermelon, ask me anything about karate or 80s rock or Rowdy Roddy Piper, I'm your guy.
So that's what happened with Robbie, right?
My dad left when I was in kindergarten. I barely remember him. You know, I felt so...
Cheated.
Yeah.
Go out and try to find him.
That might be something, too.
Maybe you could ask why he left.
I didn't have a male role model growing up until I met Crease, and you know how that went. I took all that bullshit I felt from them, and I put it on Robbie's life. I don't want to make that mistake.
But at least he knows, and he's admitting.
Also, a lot of things that I want to stay the same. Like you being my sensei.
This is like a deep little emotional bond. I like it. Even Johnny's tearing up. Now he's like, all right, still want me to be your sensei? I'm going to drill you. But that's what we want.
One of the most badass kicks in all of karate is the flying tornado.
You don't mind a little pain, do you?
Flying tornado kick. I dig it.
Nice place you got here, but could definitely use a woman's touch. I told him I should be learning both styles.
It ain't his choice. I am an adult, maybe soon. I think she said she's turning 18 shortly.
Anthony, are you okay?
Mr. and Mrs. LaRusso, I've already spoken to the parents of the other offending students involved, and we're going to be suspending them. And your son.
And your son, because he's the bully. Here we go. And then Kenny was smart, hit the lights, and all they see is them. Genius. Genius.
Got all that milk in the locker. I've seen enough evidence to conclude that Anthony has been a real bully this year.
Boom, I'm so happy they have the evidence. Keep it real. Yeah, your son sucks. It's peer pressure and stuff. I mean, I don't want to rag too much on a kid.
I got you.
Yeah, he friggin' got you, man. I love Kenny. I don't care he's Cobra Kai. I love Kenny. It's like a Hawk thing where he's like bad but good.
Whoa. Are those bomb we buy?
You know who those remind me of? Scoville.
Yeah, never washed his ass. Could smell him coming a mile away.
And he took upon himself to jump rank and take point. Wound up walking directly into a minefield. Blew himself to Kingdom Come.
That's the kind of story I'd rather forget.
He's saying stop taking point.
We should remember what happens to soldiers who don't follow their leader.
Johnny, look, is this about...
Quiet! I'm not done speaking, Lieutenant. You told the students that I have a weakness.
I said everyone has a weakness.
No, you specifically talked about me. I'm the one who got you out of that cage, only to find you in another one that you created for yourself. I always looked out for you, Terry. But you need to fall back in line, because there's a lot of landmines out there.
I think he's planned this. I think he's so diabolical. Right now, I'll believe he's scared, but I don't want to believe it. He's quivering. All right, guys. I don't know. I'm just going to speak what's on my mind at the end of that one. I don't want to believe that Terry is so easily manipulated. The dude is a psychological genius. He uses psychological warfare in everything he does his whole life. Are you telling me I'm to believe that Kreese just got in the mind of Terry Silver? I know they showed us that, and I know they're showing the quivering lip and the tears in his eyes, but no way Terry Silver would show that kind of emotion and break like that. Even though everything Kreese was saying was real. Kreese is like, yeah, remember that guy? He took point when he shouldn't have. He didn't listen to his leader, and what happened? He died. That's a hell of a story to tell a friend that you dragged out of retirement. You basically say, hey, dude, I know I dragged you out of retirement, but if you don't shut the frig up, I'm gonna kill you. That's basically what he said. You die. You step out of line. You don't let me lead. You die. That's what he said in his story, subtly. I mean, he's probably not going to kill Silver, but he's basically saying, dude, That's what I'm going to tell you to scare the shit out of you. And then Terry tears up. I don't believe it. I can't believe Terry Silver would be compromised like that. I think it's all a game in Terry's mind. He's so far ahead of Kreese. He's like, you think you found my weakness, dude? How about this? How about Terry made Kreese fight the sergeant in the war back when because he faked it? I guarantee you, or I'm not going to guarantee, but I feel like that's going to come out at some point where Kreese is going to find out Silver was like, dude, I wasn't afraid. I just knew you were dumb enough to take my spot. And what better way to not have to fight the sergeant than just make you feel bad? Yeah, I was in my own piss and I was cowarding down. No, I wasn't. I was like, I'll fight if I have to, but you did it for me. Therefore, the people came, saved the day. I would have been dead. Silver would have been dead. If Silver went into that ring with the sergeant, I'm willing to bet he would have lost. Kreese held his own enough to win and then kicked him in the pit. And then Silver was like, I owe you for my whole life. Silver is a diabolical genius. He's a manipulator. He's psychological. He's been doing this his whole life. I feel he's been playing Kreese, and that is Kreese's weakness. His weakness is believing the tears are real. And I'm jumping into another. I don't need to talk about anything else. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited reaction to this and other shows I do. If you're seeing it on YouTube, we are done in full with the entire series, seasons ahead on other shows, and hundreds of exclusives only on Patreon. The link's in front. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.